Welcome to Module 2, where we delve into the essential foundations of social life that shape who we are and how we interact with others. We'll explore three interconnected concepts: culture, socialization, and social interaction. These elements work together to create the social world we experience daily. By understanding these concepts, you'll gain insight into how societies maintain continuity across generations while adapting to change, and how individuals develop their sense of self within social contexts. By the end of this module, you'll be equipped to define and analyze culture, explore cultural diversity, understand socialization, apply theoretical frameworks, and examine social interaction. These objectives will guide you through understanding the complexities of human societies and the dynamics of social life. The module is structured into three parts: culture, socialization, and social interaction. Each part will provide a comprehensive exploration of the shared meanings, practices, and beliefs that define human societies, the process of becoming social beings, and the dynamics of everyday social life. Let's begin with Part 1, culture, which serves as the foundation of social life. Culture encompasses the shared meanings, practices, and beliefs that bind communities together, shaping our interactions and relationships. Culture is the entire way of life of a society, including all the shared products of human groups. It's learned, shared, and transmitted across generations, guiding our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Understanding culture is essential because it shapes virtually every aspect of human experience, from our basic assumptions about reality to our complex social institutions. Culture can be divided into material and non-material aspects. Material culture consists of physical objects and technologies, while non-material culture encompasses intangible aspects like values, norms, and symbols. Both are crucial in shaping human society and are transmitted through communication and socialization. Culture consists of interconnected elements that work together to create a coherent way of life. These core components include values, beliefs, norms, language, and symbols. Understanding these elements helps us analyze how cultures function and differ from one another. Values are culturally defined standards that serve as broad guidelines for social living. They represent what a culture collectively holds as important. American core values include individual achievement, equality, freedom, and hard work. However, values may conflict with actual practices, creating tension between ideals and reality. Norms are the rules and expectations that guide behavior in society. They range from informal folkways to formal laws, creating predictability in social life. Understanding norms helps us navigate the complexities of social interactions and societal expectations. Symbols and language are vital for communication and cultural transmission. Symbols carry specific meanings recognized by people who share a culture, while language allows humans to create, transmit, and store complex meanings. Together, they shape our perception and understanding of the world. Cultural diversity enriches our comprehension of how culture works. Within any society, we find variations reflecting differences in region, ethnicity, religion, and other social categories. Subcultures, countercultures, and multiculturalism illustrate the dynamic and active support of cultural diversity, promoting equality and respect for all groups. Ethnocentrism is the practice of judging another culture by the standards of one's own, often leading to misunderstanding and conflict. While it can promote group solidarity, excessive ethnocentrism can justify discrimination or oppression. Recognizing our own ethnocentric tendencies is the first step toward developing cultural awareness. Cultural relativism involves judging a culture by its own standards rather than by those of another culture. It promotes understanding across cultures and encourages anthropological objectivity. However, it can be challenging to remain completely neutral, especially in extreme cases. Sociologists strive for cultural relativism while recognizing universal human values. Culture is dynamic, constantly evolving as societies respond to internal innovations and external influences. Cultural change occurs through innovation, diffusion, and cultural lag. Understanding these mechanisms explains how cultures adapt and transform over time. Cultural lag occurs when material culture changes rapidly, while non-material culture struggles to keep up. In modern society, this can lead to social problems and ethical dilemmas, such as privacy concerns and accountability issues. Recognizing cultural lag helps us address these challenges effectively. Part 2 focuses on socialization, the lifelong social experience through which individuals develop human potential and learn cultural patterns. It's the essential process that transforms biological beings into social beings capable of participating in society. Socialization is crucial for human development, integrating individuals into society and teaching social roles. The classic debate of nature versus nurture explores whether we are products of biology or environment. Socialization demonstrates that we are simultaneously biological and social beings. Influential theorists like Cooley, Mead, and Goffman have examined how individuals develop a sense of self through social interaction. These perspectives illuminate different aspects of self-development, from the looking-glass self to social behaviorism and dramaturgy. Cooley proposed that we develop our sense of self by imagining how we appear to others and judging ourselves based on their evaluations. This process is fundamentally social, emerging from interactions with others and shaping our self-concept and future behavior. Mead distinguished between the I and the me in self-development, emphasizing the role of social experience and activity. He outlined stages of self-development, from preparatory to game stage, highlighting how children learn through interaction and role-playing. Irving Goffman's dramaturgical analysis presents social interaction as theatrical performance. Just like actors on stage, we engage in impression management, carefully crafting how others perceive us in different social situations. The front stage is where we perform our roles for the audience, while the backstage is where we prepare and reflect away from public view. Impression management involves using various strategies to influence how others perceive us, maintaining consistent performances across different social settings. Socialization occurs through various social institutions and contexts, shaping our beliefs, behaviors, and identities throughout life. Family, school, peer groups, mass media, religion, and workplace are key agents that influence our socialization. Each agent plays a unique role in transmitting cultural values, norms, and expectations, ultimately shaping our identity and social roles. The family stands as the most influential agent of socialization, particularly during formative early years. Families transmit cultural knowledge, skills, and values that affect life opportunities. They teach basic language and communication, cultural traditions, gender roles, and emotional regulation. Social reproduction occurs as families pass down values and orientations across generations, influencing children's outcomes in education, health, and life opportunities. Resocialization involves discarding old behaviors and values, often occurring within total institutions like prisons, military boot camps, and psychiatric hospitals. These institutions aim to completely resocialize individuals through strict routines and control. Characteristics include all aspects of life under single authority, activities conducted with large groups, and tightly scheduled activities. Degradation ceremonies strip away old identities, enforcing new ones through rewards and punishments. Social interaction is the foundation of everyday life, encompassing the dynamics of how we engage with others. Understanding social interaction helps us navigate the complexities of social life, revealing the patterns and structures that shape our experiences and relationships. Social structure refers to the stable patterns of social relationships within a society or group. These structures shape our interactions and experiences, influencing how we perceive and respond to social situations. By analyzing social structure, we can better understand the connection between personal troubles and public issues, revealing the predictable patterns in social life. Social statuses define our positions within society, shaping our identity and influencing how others treat us. Ascribed statuses are those we are born into, while achieved statuses are earned through actions and efforts. Master statuses hold exceptional importance, often overshadowing other statuses. Each status impacts our access to resources and opportunities, influencing our social interactions and identity. Roles are the expected behaviors associated with a particular status, providing scripts for how to act in different situations. While roles make social life predictable, they also constrain individual behavior. Role challenges arise when expectations conflict, leading to role strain and role conflict. Balancing multiple roles requires careful navigation to maintain harmony in social interactions. Social interaction takes various forms, including exchange, cooperation, competition, and conflict. Each form is characterized by different motivations and outcomes, influencing the texture of social life. Understanding these patterns helps us navigate social relationships, revealing the dynamics of how we connect and interact with others. Social groups consist of two or more people who regularly interact based on mutual expectations and shared identity. Groups are fundamental to social life, providing belonging, identity, and means for accomplishing collective goals. Key features include regular interaction, mutual influence, and shared identity, shaping the dynamics and outcomes of group interactions. Sociologists distinguish between primary and secondary groups based on characteristics, purposes, and relationships. Primary groups involve intimate, face-to-face interactions, profoundly shaping personality and providing emotional support. Secondary groups are organized around specific goals, offering practical assistance and fulfilling specific tasks. Understanding these distinctions helps us grasp group dynamics and their impacts on individuals. In-groups foster solidarity, loyalty, and a sense of belonging, creating positive identity and we feelings. Out-groups are defined in opposition, often representing competition or hostility. Understanding in-group/out-group dynamics is crucial for recognizing how they influence social cohesion and conflict, impacting social life and relationships. Reference groups serve as points of comparison in making evaluations and decisions, influencing our behavior through standards and aspirations. Normative, comparison, and aspiration functions guide our choices and motivations, shaping our identity and social roles. These groups provide benchmarks for evaluating our actions and decisions, impacting our social interactions and self-perception. Social networks consist of webs of social relationships linking individuals, providing opportunities and resources. Network analysis examines connections, revealing how networks transmit information, influence, and support. Network characteristics like density, diversity, and centrality shape opportunities and outcomes, influencing how we connect and interact with others. Social networks profoundly influence individual outcomes and life chances, shaping opportunities beyond individual merit. They provide job opportunities, information diffusion, social support, and social capital, enhancing our ability to navigate social life. Understanding network effects illuminates how social structure shapes our experiences and interactions. Technology has transformed social networks, creating new forms of connectivity while raising questions about online relationships. Digital networks offer extended reach, maintained ties, and diverse exposure, but also present challenges like shallow connections, privacy concerns, and misinformation. Balancing opportunities with challenges is crucial for navigating digital social interactions. Group behavior is influenced by dynamics and processes like conformity, groupthink, leadership, and social loafing. These elements shape how groups function, impacting decision-making and interactions. Understanding group dynamics helps us recognize how individual behaviors contribute to collective outcomes, revealing the complexities of group interactions. Solomon Asch's conformity experiments demonstrated the powerful influence of group pressure on individual judgment. Participants conformed to incorrect answers due to group influence, revealing factors like group size, unanimity, and task difficulty affecting conformity. These experiments highlight the impact of social pressure on decision-making and behavior. Irving Janis studied how cohesive groups can make flawed decisions by prioritizing consensus over realistic alternatives. Groupthink involves elements like illusion of invulnerability, collective rationalization, and self-censorship, leading to poor decision-making. Recognizing groupthink is crucial for preventing disastrous outcomes and fostering critical evaluation within groups. Preventing groupthink involves structural and cultural solutions, encouraging critical thinking and open discussion. Assigning a devil's advocate, inviting outside experts, and rewarding dissent are strategies to challenge prevailing views. Balancing cohesion with criticism is essential for effective group decision-making, promoting healthy group dynamics and preventing flawed decisions. Leadership profoundly shapes group functioning, member satisfaction, and goal achievement. Research identifies several leadership approaches with different strengths and appropriate contexts. Authoritarian leadership is efficient for routine tasks, but may lead to lower member satisfaction. Democratic leadership fosters high member satisfaction but can be time-consuming. Laissez-faire leadership allows maximum autonomy, but may result in poor coordination. Effective leaders often adapt their style to the situation, group maturity, and task requirements, rather than adhering rigidly to one approach. This module has explored the foundational elements of social life. Culture provides the blueprint for social life, offering values, symbols, and language that create different ways of living. Socialization transforms biological beings into social actors, helping us internalize culture and develop a sense of self. Social interaction occurs within structured contexts, providing frameworks for behavior. Groups and networks are fundamental to social life, transmitting resources and opportunities while shaping individual characteristics. Culture, socialization, and social interaction are deeply interconnected. Culture provides the context of socialization, while social interaction facilitates these processes. Socialization establishes cultural transmission across time, giving cultural continuity. Identity formation acts as the mechanism through which socialization occurs and is essential to everyday life. Together, these elements create the social web of experience, helping us both locate and order how societies maintain stability and change over time. These questions encourage deeper engagement with module concepts and application to real-world situations. Consider how different agents of socialization sometimes transmit conflicting messages, and explore whether cultural relativism is always appropriate. Reflect on how social media has changed the nature of social interaction, groups, and networks, and apply Goffman's dramaturgy to analyze your own impression management in different contexts. This reflective exercise helps you connect theoretical concepts about socialization to your own experience, developing sociological imagination. Identify your agents of socialization and apply theoretical frameworks to analyze their impact. Compare socialization experiences with someone from a different background, and synthesize your findings in a reflection paper. Use sociological concepts throughout your analysis to deepen your understanding. To further your understanding, explore these additional resources. Classic readings from Cooley and Goffman provide foundational insights into social order and self-presentation. Contemporary scholarship offers studies on class, social networks, and cultural differences. Multimedia resources, including PBS documentaries and TED Talks, provide visual and engaging ways to explore socialization and its impact on society.